one sees the strength. No one sees the storm it came from. Behind every unbreakable soul is a night they thought would never end. This is the story of a man who found power in pain and purpose in darkness. Daniel was once a bright light in his community, a youth counselor with a gift for inspiring others. But one tragic night changed everything. A drunk driver ran a red light and ended the life of his wife and newborn daughter. In a moment, his world crumbled. Grief swallowed him. He quit his job. He stopped answering calls. He wandered through each day like a ghost, haunted by what ifs and should haves. The people who once leaned on him didn't know how to help. Friends gave up. Family distanced themselves. He lived in a one-bedroom apartment with blackout curtains and silence. He turned to alcohol to numb the nights, and self-blame became his religion. Why them and not me? Became the question that echoed in his mind like a cruel anthem. For 2 years, he lived at rock bottom, lost, broken, and empty. The kind of broken you don't think you will ever come back from. One night, after drinking himself into a haze, Daniel found a letter, one his wife had written before their daughter was born. In it, she wrote, "No matter what happens, promise me you'll keep going. Help others rise." He wept harder than he ever had. But something inside him shifted. It was like she reached out from beyond to remind him who he was. That moment broke the silence inside him. And for the first time in years, he got up and looked in the mirror. Not to mourn, but to begin again. Daniel started small. He went outside. He exercised. He volunteered at the shelter. He started speaking again, not as the counselor he once was, but as a man who understood pain on a different level. His story went viral after a talk he gave at a recovery center was shared online. He was invited to speak across the country. People who had once felt invisible finally saw themselves in him. Not because he was perfect, but because he had survived what they feared most, losing everything. Daniel turned his grief into a platform for healing. He created a non-profit to support grieving parents. He built a life from the ashes of his darkest chapter. And today, he doesn't hide his scars. He wears them as proof that the broken can still build something beautiful. Pain doesn't disqualify you. It prepares you. The darkest moments forge the strongest souls. When life shatters everything, you're given a choice. Stay buried, or rise from the ruins. Strength isn't loud. Sometimes it's simply the decision to try again tomorrow. Your scars are not signs of failure. They're the story of your survival.